Hey you guys, good evening. This is Shannon. It is 10:30. We are 3 hours past our regular schedule. But that's okay. We are here tonight. So we're way past after dark. This is Fundraise Friday, way past after dark. And as the title states, somewhere in there, that recovery is 24 hours. So I'm just kind of getting in the house from being out. I went into the office. We had a Father's Day event that we were giving out things for fathers. We appreciate all the fathers that came out. And then I had to go and stop by and get some business taken care of and then pick up some cell phones that people lost somewhere or left. And now here I am. So I'm on here, and even if it's just me and you, or just me and me, we're going to come on because we continue to talk about Fundraise Friday and how we need your support to continue to bring Survive and Thrive. So, for those of you guys who know, I'm Shannon. I am the founder of Survive and Thrive and My Bright Idea, and then the co founder of For Humanities. And if you guys know, For Humanities is our online t shirt brand where we design and create socially conscious t shirts. So tonight we're talking about Fundraise Friday and fundraising. So as you know, we do Survive and Thrive every year. Cancer is still there. If we talk about the big C is cancer. And we know that this pandemic has brought on some stuff as well, but cancer is still there. Cancer is there during COVID. It's there since whenever, and it's there. And it is in fact it's affecting so many. It is impacting many, many lives and children and pets. Some of you guys may have pets that have, probably have had cancer. It goes wherever it wants. It doesn't discriminate against anything. Just the same as children who are just born or just haven't been born and having the genetic code. So we want to do what we can and how we can support families who are going through this journey and how we can help them have and find solace as much as possible. Some type of peace, some type of way of not having to worry about cancer and what it's doing. We know that it affects as far as cancer 1 in 8, and there's so many people who are being diagnosed. I know some of you might be scared that you don't want to go to the doctors, especially if you feel something going on because you feel that they're going to say you have cancer. A lot of people hate going to the doctors. Why? I mean, ask yourself that. Why do you don't like going to the doctor? Most people don't want to go to the doctor because they don't want to be told some bad news. So they stay away from the doctor. Well, that ain't working either. Because when you stay away from the doctor, you don't know what's going on, and then you can't figure out a way to cut back on the severity of what could be happening because you don't go. So, what I want to do is encourage you to go. Go. Because regardless to what, you're still going to have to face it. The other thing is your family is going to. So, wouldn't it make sense that you don't impact your family to that degree? Support yourself, support them. Go find out if something's going on with you. If you got any ailments, something, you sense something, you feel something, go to the doctor. We got health and wellness is what we're looking at this year. It's all about wellness and how you can stay well. We're looking at ways of burnout, how to get past burnout. We know during this pandemic there has been lots of burnout. Even if you're at home, you can have a burnout from being at home and then you want to get out. Just think back. Before the pandemic, people who would have to get up and go to work would always think about working from home. And, that was the thing. But you don't understand what's on the other side. You see it from the perspective that you're seeing it because that's what the need you have to be able to have time at home, time with the family, time not having to drive. I totally understand because I was commuting for 19 years. I was commuting over 120 miles per day for 19 years. Okay. And that was a lot of time taken away for 19 years that I will never get back. But I always made sure I utilized that time even when I was on the road. Now I have Bluetooth, so I had the headset thingy and all the other stuff going on in the car. So of course, if I was on the phone, I could just be talking, not hands free. Okay. But the thing is that it's still time that I can't get back. So why not find ways to be able to utilize your time wisely? So what happens with that is that, you find ways to get closer to home. But just think, when you wanted to be working from home because you didn't want to have to drive somewhere. Hi, Ginger. How you doing? I know you already had your birthday, but happy birthday. I sang happy birthday to you too already. But happy birthday again. My girl here is 65. And look, she still look good. Just making it happen. I'm like, when I get to that point, I'm like, I just want to make it happen too. So we're talking about survive and thrive, but we're looking at the fact that when we were working, we wanted to stay home. But now that we're staying home, we need to get out the house because staying in the house too long is not what's going on. And that's not what you really want to do. And that's what we want to be able to do is figure out ways how we can have the best of both worlds, right? We want, yeah, the best of both worlds, but you want to stay home and work because we want the income, but we don't want to go out and have to do all the busyness that it takes to get that. So, but for those of us who wanted to work from home, and then when we start working from home, we kind of get a point where, dang, I just been here in the house. I want to get out. I want to go somewhere. But again, that's just kind of how that works. But you have the best of both worlds. You're able to kind of, get out a little bit, be at home a little bit, and it works that way. And it works out really well. So when we talk about things that we can do to take care of ourselves, those are the things that we're looking at. We're looking at how we can take care of ourselves, wellness, having health and wellness, and preventing overwhelm and burdens, and as well as burnout. So, how do you prevent yourself from being burnt out when you're trying to get well during recovery? Do you realize even for during recovery, you can get burnt out for even going to the fact that you got to go to the doctors, you got to do a lot of regimens, you got to do a lot of things. The mental anguish and the mental capacity can sometimes be a little dismayed because, again, you're doing something that's just repetitive, but you're doing something that you don't necessarily know the outcome. So, our goal here is to be able to move about, survive and thrive. Again, health and wellness is what our thing. How to prevent yourself from being burnt out. Don't burn out your candles. Don't burn out your ideas and your capacity to be able to do more things. When you want to do more stuff, you're like, I don't have the energy. Some of you guys are saying that right now. I don't have the energy to do anything else. I'm like, you're alive, right? What you mean you don't have the energy? If you're sitting in a nursing bed somewhere, you be wishing you had some energy to be able to go do something. So do it now. Don't wait. Don't say I'll do it when. No, you do it now. Find some time. You got it. If you like we say, and if you can sit on that phone, you can sit somewhere and waste a whole bunch of time watching Netflix, you should be out there doing something. That's what you should do. That's just what it is. So anyway, I got people walking around in here, doors opening. Because again, at a certain time of the night, it's 10:36 over here in California. So like Silver and me, we're in California, so it's late. It's relatively late. But where you guys are, it's like really late. It's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock on the East Coast, and doing the most 12, almost 1 in the middle section here. But anyway, I'm not staying on here long. I just wanted to come on and definitely let you guys know that we are surviving and thriving. We're fundraising Friday, and tomorrow we got shout out Saturday. So if you want a shout out, it's just $5. Hi, Jacqueline. I see you just popped up on the Facebook thingy. Jacqueline, Jacqueline, Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. Girl, only way I know is because the thing said Jacqueline. But also, I know when it says Facebook user, that's Jacqueline. It's either Jacqueline or is Zebra Pet. One of the two. But Zebra Pet, Rosalind, she always put up emojis. So even if I don't know who it is, it'll be emojis, and then I'll know who it is. Hi, Jacqueline. You up late, girl? What you doing? You know you need to call me. What you waiting on? Okay, now. Okay, so let's move on to that. Now, you guys know I have been doing my bright idea. I know, huh? Exactly. I know exactly certain things that people say. Like Silver, when she gets on, she just say hi, or she'll say a certain word, and I can hear it. I could hear it. I could hear. And she called me. Silver called me the other day. Y'all know y'all can call me. Y'all know my phone number. And if y'all don't, y'all can find me some kind of way. You get me. And it's like I'll be talking. It be real stuff. But the thing is that you guys know I've been doing my bright idea for a long time. Now, what I will tell you guys that we're about to, start moving and shaking some things. Now, I have a 1 day session that I do. It's $80. Girl, I have no idea. One day I'm crying and then one day I'm here talking to y'all. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. We're going to be doing like a memorial thing on the 26th, the last Sunday of the month. I will do something just having time to just adjust and look at the fact or deal with the fact or whatever. But God is good. It is. My bright idea is a great idea. I'm telling you guys. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Let's do it. Make it happen. My bright idea. Believe me, it is going to change your life. It is going to change your life. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Uh-uh. Okay, I'm looking for something. That's interesting. I got like a whole lot of banners. So anyway, my bright idea. Of course, here's the banners for that. Now, you guys know I have a 1 day session. It is $80. That is definitely a great, 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 great deal. Hi, Velsa. Velsa, you another one I need to talk to. Everyone is 1:38 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, that's what we said. We were like, look, it is 1:30 something on the East Coast. It's 12:40 over here, so it's at 1:40 over there. And Velsa's still up. Velsa is a nurse, you guys. She is a registered nurse. She is very, very particular. And Velsa, you know what? We should do something. Yeah, see, Jacqueline's on the East Coast too. She over there in Florida. So you guys, you got New York. So Velsa is in New York. She's in New York. So again, I have to get there too. Now I've been to Florida once, but it wasn't nothing really to talk about because I mean I was like at the hotel. I didn't really do anything. We were at a conference with Danielle Winningham, and it was wonderful to be able to be out because that was kind of like my first time really, really getting out since I after treatment and everything after going through cancer and chemo and all that stuff. So it was like this. God bless you, Velsa. Yes. Thank you for what she does. Yes. And even during the pandemic, girl, even working in the hospitals during all this craziness, she was doing it, holding it down. 36 years. Um, Girl, for a long time. 36 years. My daughter is 37, 36 years. 36 long years. A lot of ups and downs. A lot of, I mean, not ups and downs, but yeah, those two. But a lot of just things, the challenges and the things that I've had to do. I mean, you guys would be like, "Oh my God, you was doing all of that?" I'd be like, "Yeah, sure was." Yes, so there it is. So with that, my bright idea, you guys. Okay, let me tell you about this. This is how it's going down. And it is definitely the calling that I know that God has on me to do. At the same time, is bring you guys this message and letting you know that you have the capacity. You have the capacity, and you just need to execute. So we're going to be doing like a little workshop thingy coming soon. It is dealing with procrastination, but it's dealing with the fact of how you love it. We all love it. We love procrastination. Procrastination is trying to be your best friend. Dun-dun-dun. Procrastination is trying to be your best friend. That song, I don't even like it. But that's the point. That is really what it is. She's Shannon. That's a long time loving someone. It is. You really got a transition occurring. Yes, it is. It is a very long time. Very, very, very long time. Praying for you. I pray your strength and hugging you. Yeah, thank you. Because I mean, I could shoot, I probably cried like 3 times already today. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And some of it is for the happiness because once I kind of sit with people individually and tell them the story about what God did, it's like, oh my God, let that happen to me. Because that's what I want. But being obedient and being sure to pray somebody through something. So that's why the song that you'll hear me play, where it says, I will carry you through your darkest night, when you're terrified. He was terrified, but we got him through. So that is the thing. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Definitely. Ebook to tell the story. I know. But what we want to do is my job here, and God has given me to help you because you have the capacity. And what it is that you want to do is that you want to go ahead and make this happen for yourself. You do deserve what it is that God has for you. And but what you have to do is that you do need to take that step and you need to move aside some of those things that are causing you to block your blessings. So that's what we don't want to do. We want to stop that. Even for me. I mean, there's some stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. And it's like, you know what? Don't keep on doing something else. God done told you what it's going to do to make it so that it happens for you. But you just got to go ahead and do it. You got to go ahead and do it. It's been plenty long time. But see, you have to see yourself succeeding. You have to see it. You can't talk about it. You have to understand that you are worthy of having it because it's already been laid out for us. But we sitting up here side eye and then, taking it for granted. So let's just make it happen what it is. You're taking it for granted. You think it's going to be there at all times. But life is short. It's short for you. It's short for me, for everybody. We on a blink of an eye. We need to understand that we need to make all efforts and take action on everything that we have the capabilities and the capacity to do. So sometimes you need help with that though. Sometimes you need a little help. Sometimes you're going to need somebody to kind of nudge you along. Sometimes you're going to need somebody to drag you, but not on your face, but drag you. And you just got to go. What you holding up for? What you stopping for? What you holding on to something that's not even giving you anything? There's no reason for it because what has happened is that we have felt and have put ourselves in positions that we don't think that we're supposed to be having it. We think we're supposed to struggle. No, that doesn't mean that. Like, okay, this is a whole nother subject matter, but it's on the same one. I hear people who say, well, I don't want to give my kids everything. I want them to work for stuff. And that message I understand. But the message that I don't understand is you sitting and saying you want your kids to struggle. Why? Because you think that's going to teach your kid how to do something? No. You are going to teach your kid how to do something. It doesn't matter if you're giving it to them or not. That's what it is. And girl, yeah, download on the fast track. But it's time to listen. That's what it is. It's time to listen. And it's time to make some things happen. You can talk about seeing yourself in the future of things that you want to do, but you think that that reach is too far for you to reach for because your arms are too short to box with God. Well, they are. But the thing is that you can make things happen because God has given you the ability. You yourself get in the way because you don't think that you have the capacity. So, which one do you want to do? Make up your mind. And see, that's what we gonna do. We gonna make up our minds. Yes, children don't need to struggle. It is. You setting them up for failure. Our skin color is a struggle already in this country. That's right. But you're gonna sit here and say that you want your kids to struggle. They not making their kids struggle. They setting up generational wealth for them. What you doing? What you talking about? So that's not gonna teach your child to be a better person. God and you are going to teach your child to be a better person. Your child could still be a bad person struggling. Your child could be a bad person with money too. So it's still based on the child and receiving. God has given us free will to be able to take things in. It doesn't matter how the parent is. The child can go left, right, south, and north all on its own because it has the free will to be able to do that. Do you think just you gonna do something different? God is not making them do it. You sure not gonna make it happen. You can do all what you want, but your kids will go whichever direction they feel they want to go, regardless to what. I know. You can sacrifice and feel that you're putting forth a lot of stuff day and night and what you done put to the side. No one's saying that you don't supposed to do some things like that. But what we are saying is that you shouldn't be thinking that just because you've done some things that your child is just going to automatically just start reacting and barking like a puppy. No, it does what it wants. So, what we need to understand is that in order for us to be where we need to be, we have to do it. No one's making you happy. You got to make yourself happy because you're not happy is the reason why you feel that you should be in a situation that you're in. Something done told you that it's like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be like. I'm supposed to be in mourning. I'm supposed to be in sadness. I'm supposed to be in struggle. Why? Where's that coming from? Where did it say somewhere in some book somewhere? Drop that book. That'll be the first book you need to burn because that book isn't working. So what we have to do is that you can't do everything all at once. So that we do need to keep that in mind. We can't do it all at once because we do need to take it one step at a time, but we also need to have a plan of action. And we need to do some investing in ourselves, and it's going to cost you. Why not? I would rather spend money when I know I'm going to be able to get something in the end. But you can spend money all day and still don't get anything all day. Some of us get caught up in hearing all this big fanciness that a lot of people be talking about here on this social media stuff. And it sounds good. And it's not that it's not good. It is good and it will work, but it's not going to work for you because you're not at that step yet, or you're not ready to do this one little thing that they're doing that you're not doing. Some of you see it and they're doing it, but you don't even go live. You don't even get on social media. You don't advertise in the newspaper. I don't care. Just do something. Some of you not even doing that. So of course that plan isn't going to work. That plan is contingent on one particular thing that you're not doing. So it's not going to work for you. You're going to sit here, you're going to try to do it. And then all of a sudden, what's going to happen is you're going to say, oh, dang, that didn't work. Well, sure didn't work because you didn't even you didn't wear blue. You didn't do the thing that it took in order for that to work. So what we got to do is we do need to look at an individualized plan that's just going to work for you. But it needs to be within the capacity of what you can do. But you also are going to have to step out of your comfort zone. What you comfortable for? You're comfortable doing nothing. That's what it is. You're comfortable doing nothing, and that's not comfort. That's not security. That's scarcity. That's procrastination, and that's sinful. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. And we talk about it, but what we want to do is we want to be about it. We want to actually get some things done. Look at some little minor simple steps because sometimes you got to prepare. Just like when you bought the double dutch and you bought the jump, you don't just run right on into the rope. You kind of have to rock back and forth, right? Why do you think that you're rocking? What are some things that you guys can think of? Why do you go back and forth when you about to do a double dutch? Why? What the rocking got to do with anything? Who got the answer? Like when you're getting ready to do the double dutch, you don't just stand there and then all of a sudden you just jump in. That doesn't happen. You're usually going back and forth. Why do you think that you are rocking back and forth? Now, technically, what that got to do with jumping, right? You got to ask yourself that question. What does that have to do with jumping? That's not jumping. You're just rocking back and forth, like you in a rocking chair or something like that. You're rocking back and forth and back and forth, and you're getting ready, right? You're getting ready. So when you rock back and forth, that is giving you the rhythm. And it's giving you the rhythm, but it's also giving you the momentum to move forward. Okay? It's giving you that momentum to move forward. And that's what you're doing. You're getting yourself ready. So start getting ready to double dutch and get yourself rocking and moving back and forth. Sometimes the rocking back and forth is just minor things that you're doing. It's getting you closer. Even if you, just like the lady will just look, she said, all I need to do is touch the hem. All, even just getting closer and in the vicinity, being in the vicinity of something and being in that area to let it fall on you, to be close to it, to hear it, to see it and see the steps of how you would actually implement something that has to do with you that's going to help you. One thing of your implementation is enough to get you started, but you got to get started and we got to be willing to do it. So I'm going to go. Fundraise Friday is what we was talking about, but we went in a whole nother direction. But it all still has to do with progress. How do you spell progress? Progress. We have to progress. Progress and progress. Okay? Both of them. Progress and progress. Same thing. Let's make it happen. So I'm going to go. I'll see you guys in the morning for Shout Out Saturday. And for those of you guys who are still up, y'all go to sleep. What time is it? It's almost 2 o'clock, Velsa. What you studying? So Velsa has a book, just so you guys know. Velsa got a book. Yes. Progress and progress. Exactly. We use them differently, but it's still progress. It's still moving forward, right? She also has a book for those of you guys who wants to know what it says, know your numbers. And the numbers, of course, I'm gonna try to remember exactly what the book because I didn't read it. I didn't read the book, I was just looking at the book. But it's about knowing your numbers from a medical standpoint. Like, what should your blood pressure be? What should your sugar levels be? What should your these all these different things about your body? How to find these things out so that you know that you're still within the limits of what you need to be healthy. But see, you're not a doctor or a registered nurse, but you can find out because Velsa is going to be able to tell you. StreamYard link. Okay, you want. Hi, Sheena Campbell. How you doing? Hello. You want the StreamYard link? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give it to you. Y'all want to come on here? Come on. Okay, hold on. I'm about to put it in Facebook. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me get it. So, hold on. Let me find it. So, but that's the thing that you want to look at. Okay, here it comes. StreamYard link. So if you guys want to jump on, hello, 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 and hello. So yes, if you want to jump on, come on in. I'm good. Glad to see you. I know it's good to see you too. I haven't seen you in a minute, but I mean, I haven't been on here all today. Did I come on this morning? Yeah, I did because I remember seeing my blue scarf. It's blue. So yes. So you want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. You want to make sure that you're getting some things done. Now, for those of you guys who know, I work with women and men, but I primarily have been working with a lot of women because most of you guys are here. But I work with folks in helping you. You are already business folks. You already know what you want to do. You already got some things done. But what I do is I work with you and help you get those things implemented. I help you be accountable to yourself. I help you actually make you stop and learn something. I'm going to tell you for real. I am. I'm going to make you learn something. Now, just last night, I was working with somebody and we was doing our monthly session. So I have a platform that's called I Create Live. It's a $9 a month. Okay, $9 a month. This is the cheapest something you gonna get for anything. And I'm just telling you for real, it is really great. You really want to go sign up for it. It's just $10. Okay, it used to be designer. I create that's a class that I was doing. I create designs. Now this particular membership, it's a membership. It's a $9 a month membership, and what it does is that it gives you an opportunity where you and I will work together on, something that you're doing. Now, I'm not necessarily just, it's not gonna be no big old heavy load, but you know what? It's whatever it is. I feel like I mean, usually I have helped and worked with folks and, did things to the degree. Now, it depends on how much time it's going to take me. If it's going to take me longer than, what it would normally take, then of course, I would charge you a different price for it for that particular job, but you still get the $9 a month. Now, for the $9 a month, what we do is we meet, we review things that you're working on. I help you. I give you resources and some stuff, I'll do for you because I just want you to have it done. And that's what happens. It is I Create Live, so it's a bit.ly link, but I can't find it right now. It's bit.ly / I Create Live. Okay, I just found it, just barely looking at it. So that's what it is. It's $9 a month. So if you need some counseling time, okay, look, I'm not a counselor or a therapist, but that's just between a piece of paper and not. But if you need some time to chat, I'm a social worker. That is what I am. If you need time to chat, you need time to kind of review some of the things that you want to do, this is the best way for you to get started with understanding what capacity that I have to be able to help you. You can do this. It's $9 a month. I Create Live. Go ahead and sign up. And then if you move on and you start actually saying like, hey, you know what? I really got some work that I really want to do, and I got this project, then, we would move you over to my bright idea. In my bright idea, it's $80 a week, and we have a 1 day session boot camp where we just work on that project, and then we have a 8 week session or 6 weeks. I don't remember right now, but it is great. And I'm going to tell you that it's going to be worth every cent of whatever you paying for it because it's going to work for you. The thing is that what I won't do is I won't let you quit. Period. That's just how it goes. You say you are a counselor. I'm not going to let you stop. I'm not. And I'm not going to let you just totally thrash yourself. I'm not going to do that either. Now I'm going to listen and I'm going to let you thrash around like a fish out of water, boop, 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 doing this. And then after a while, I'm going to throw some water on you. I mean, for real, I'm going to tell you. Now, literally, am I going to throw water on you? No. But I'm going to throw some words on you. It's going to feel like water because it's going to refresh your soul. That's about all I can tell you. I think that's all we got for the night, right? Thank y'all, because I'm about to hang up. I'll see you in the morning. You said holy water only. Yeah, it's holy because it's going to bless your soul. Because, God only can give it to me that way. And I'm going to just put it back on you. That's why I'm in what I'm doing. It just makes only good sense. So make it happen. You can do it. You have the capacity. You have it. You could do it. I have faith in you. I'm sure you can make it happen. Because can't you just see yourself doing it? And, Jacqueline, I'm going to throw your name out there because you know what we got. I done sat here and looked at every time I look on my computer and I'm looking at stuff and I see all the stuff that I was saving and it's still sitting there. It's still sitting there. Come on, let's go. You already got your stuff. Don't be playing. You can do it. You see yourself doing it. Thank you, Velsa. And Velsa too. Velsa, you and I have a date. Hi, Teresa. Hey, friend. Girl, I need to talk to you. Talk to you too. But Teresa is my real estate friend. She answers questions and uh and stuff like that. She's into real estate. It's upsetting, but we will chat. Yeah, but you know what? We don't got time for that. That's the point. We don't got time for that. I understand. But guess what? We still here. We still here. We still here. We still have the capacity and we still can make it happen. But we're not going to sit here and worry about all that other stuff. All them things are distractions. We know it's a distraction. Every time when we get upset and we stop to do and worry with the fuss and cuss of stuff, that's just a distraction. It gets you wrapped up so that you can sit and be distracting yourself worrying about that. Mm-mm. Be like, nope, uh-uh. You can do that later. After I have done these things, then I'll sit and worry about that. But the thing is, I'm not planning on it because I'm going to be so busy rejoicing and enjoying that I don't have time to go back that way. That sounds, that ain't what we want to do. We don't want to mess around with that. We want to stay focused. We want to stay focused on progress and progress. Okay? We want to progress and progress. Same words, same thing, spelt the same, but sounds differently. Progress and progress. Okay. That's what we want to do. But yeah, so this is what Fundraise Friday, way after dark. Way after dark. So again, we can go to the left and to the right sometime and on this time of the night. When I come on at 10 o'clock, girl, it's like whatever. We talking. Just us. Ain't nobody else. We just talking. But yes. So we definitely want you guys to enjoy yourself. I want to see you guys win. I do. I want to see you guys win. I want to see you guys do well. Because again, it's a blessing to be able to see people just acquire the things that they want. And it's a blessing to be able to see them move past some things. And like I was saying a minute ago, I was working with someone. We did a session, an I Create Live session. Again, $9 a month now. Sign up. Look, you waste $9 doing something, but you're not gonna waste that $9 doing this. Even if we don't meet, believe me, the time when we are going to meet, it's gonna be worth all of that. Now, again, I was working with her. She had been wanting to set up her drop shipping store for a long time. She was working on it and it just wasn't coming together. Sometimes when you're doing something on your own, it kind of misses you. You're kind of, it's so many things going on. You're kind of like, oh, I'm not getting this. I'm not getting it. Now, I knew what to do because I've done it before. And I just did it. And so then I said, well, okay, if you want me to do all of this, this is going to take some time. So I'm going to have to charge you a different price. Still a good price. Still a good price. I'm not charging you hundreds of dollars. Still a good price. But what ended up happening is because I can teach people just by telling you what to do and where to go and not necessarily even seeing your thing, but because I've seen it before, I can see it in my head and then I can take that information and visually put it in your hands to be able to do. So I just walked her through how to do it. Just doing, we were on Facebook Messenger. I couldn't see her screen. I could see my screen and I knew what I was thinking and what I was seeing. But I walked her through it and she was able to do it and set it up her own self. And I didn't have to charge her. I mean, yeah, I told her the information, but whatever. But the thing is that you can do it. Don't count yourself out. Don't count yourself out and say, well, no, I suppose to just have this, or I don't suppose to have that, or that's just kind of how it is. No, it isn't. It's never like that's how it is, until God decides that and you're not here no more. When the time comes that God is taking you on, then that's when it's over. But as long as you go where you know He's taking you, then go on then. Go on then, because that's how this went. And I was like, okay, how I'm going to be mad at that? But it's still earthly sadness. But hey. So with all of that, thank all of you guys for being here for this night. I need to get on this other computer and look at some stuff. I have this video for Survive and Thrive that is ready, and I want to post it, but I also need to do the sponsor. We need some sponsors, you guys. So go ahead and jump on in there and be a sponsor. I think, well, it's the same, but I don't think Sharon has those links up just yet. So hold on, let me look. So bit.ly/, survive and thrive sponsor. Well, if you go to the website, you will be able to sponsor. Okay, yeah, that page is still up and available, but it is the 2020 information. So don't go to that one. Don't go to that one. Survive and Thrive sponsor. Okay, don't go to that. That's the old stuff. That's the landing pages. But when you go to the Survive and Thrive website, you will be able to see it. So let me go www.survive. So Survive and Thrive. Let me see what it look. Tell you guys, show you guys what it looked like now. This year, it's all about health and wellness, and we are always looking for ways to be healthy and wealthy and wise. So as you can see, the donate button is right here. This is the new website is coming, and it's all about health and wellness. So let me just put myself down here. So go check it out. surviveandthrivecr.org and find out more. You can donate and you can go down and subscribe. So you could also donate right here. You can learn more about Survive and Thrive and you can subscribe. But you can also hit the subscribe button right here and you can hit the donation button. So improving your quality of life through mindset, health, wealth, and recovery. That is what we're looking forward to for Survive and Thrive, is how to improve your quality of life and definitely how to get yourself and move away from being where you've had blocks, being away from the fact that you are dealing with burnout. That is what our focus on is this year, is burnout prevention and how to move past that. How dealing with the pandemic has caused us to be burnt out even though we're at home. Being at home is not necessarily for most the best thing, but some it is. Some people are depressed, and we got to look at that too. Some people are depressed when they're about the fact that they're home. Being at home is not always the best, especially if you're coming from a domestic violence and you're dealing with that in your home. You're home with your abuser, and that could be a problem. That's some of the stuff that I do and I work in also with my job. But anyway, I'm gonna go because we could totally be down a whole nother angle on some things and talking. But I appreciate all you guys coming in all at this late time. Y'all go to sleep. Because I think I'm gonna probably go to sleep. I don't think I'm gonna get on the computer and do that stuff. I gotta get up tomorrow. We'll be celebrating a Juneteenth event in Sacramento at Lands Park. So if you guys want to come out there, come on out there and check me out. I will be with Black Child Legacy, BCLC, and supporting them because they asked if I could come. And I was like, yeah, we're going to come. So thank all of you guys. I appreciate you guys over here. If you guys are here on the West Coast and you're in that area, come on out and enjoy Juneteenth. Love to see you guys. So I'm going to go. You guys enjoy, have fun, and good night. And some of you guys should be calling me tomorrow so we could talk because, I'm here to help y'all. I'm here to help me too, but I'm here to help y'all too. Okay. See y'all.